Have you ever wondered what truly determines how long we'll live, especially after reaching the milestone of 70? It's a question that sits in the back of many of our minds as we navigate these precious years. Statistics reveal that nearly 1 in 3 adults over 65 experience a significant decline in functional abilities within just 5 years. And tragically, for some, the transition into retirement can be surprisingly short. I remember hearing about Mr. David, a vibrant retired teacher in his early 70s. He lived independently, had no known major illnesses, and seemed to be enjoying his newfound freedom. Yet, within just a few years after leaving his lifelong profession, he passed away unexpectedly. The cause remained unclear, leaving many wondering what unseen factors might have played a role. The truth is, while we can't predict the future, research has illuminated 9 crucial signs that can offer remarkable insights into how long you might live after 70. These aren't just vague notions, they are tangible indicators that our bodies and our lives often reveal. That's precisely what we're going to explore together today. We're going to delve into these 9 fascinating signs that science suggests can be powerful predictors of longevity in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Understanding these isn't about dwelling on the inevitable. It's about gaining valuable knowledge that can empower us to make informed choices and potentially extend our vibrant years. Every one of us deserves to live a long, healthy, and fulfilling life, and observing these signs is a crucial step in that direction. I remember my own grandmother, a woman who lived vibrantly well into her late 70s. She had this incredible zest for life, always tending her garden, laughing with friends, and keeping her mind sharp with crosswords. Looking back, I can see some of these very signs we're going to discuss reflected in her daily life. It wasn't about chasing some magic formula. It was about how she lived, how she connected, and how she cared for herself. So today, our purpose is to highlight these 9 potential signs of longevity after 70. We'll explore each one in detail, understanding not just what they are, but also why they matter and, most importantly, what we can learn from them to enhance our own well-being. Make sure to watch this video until the end so you don't miss any crucial information. Let's get started with our first sign. Our first sign might surprise you, but it's backed by some compelling research: strong grip strength. Now, you might be thinking, grip strength? What does that have to do with how long I'll live? Well, studies have consistently shown a correlation between a person's hand grip strength and various health outcomes, including longevity, especially in older adults. For instance, a study published in The Lancet followed hundreds of thousands of adults and found that weaker grip strength was associated with a higher risk of premature death from various causes, independent of other factors. Think of it as a simple yet powerful indicator of overall muscle strength and vitality. As Dr. Stephanie Studensky, a leading researcher in geriatric medicine, has noted, grip strength is a surprisingly robust marker of aging. Why might this be? Well, grip strength often reflects overall muscle mass and function. Strong muscles are crucial for so many things as we age: maintaining balance, preventing falls, carrying out daily tasks, and even supporting our metabolic health. When our muscles are strong, it suggests a more resilient and robust system overall. Think about opening a jar, carrying groceries, or even just getting up from a chair. These everyday activities rely on our hand and overall upper body strength. If you find these tasks becoming increasingly difficult, it might be a sign that focusing on maintaining or even improving your strength could be beneficial. I remember Mrs. Mary, who just celebrated her 75th birthday. She still proudly opens all her own jam jars and credits her daily gardening for keeping her hands strong. On the other hand, Mr. George, at 82, noticed he was struggling more with simple tasks. With guidance from his physical therapist, he started some gentle hand exercises and was thrilled to regain more independence. Even Mr. Samuel, who is a vibrant 91, makes a point of squeezing a stress ball while watching television to maintain his grip. Now, don't worry if you don't feel like you have the grip of a superhero. The good news is that even small improvements can make a difference. Simple exercises like squeezing a stress ball, using hand weights, even light ones, or even just consciously engaging your hand muscles throughout the day can help. Remember, We're not aiming for extremes, just for healthy and functional strength. Of course, always listen to your body and consult with your doctor or a physical therapist before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have any underlying health conditions. So, while it might seem like a small thing, our grip strength can actually tell us a surprising amount about our overall vitality and potential for a longer life. It's a good reminder that maintaining strength, in all its forms, is a key ingredient in healthy aging. Alright, let's move on to our second sign, which is all about keeping our minds sharp and engaged. We are talking about the ability to maintain good cognitive function as we age. Think about it. Our minds are our command centers, our connection to the world, and the source of so much joy and fulfillment. Preserving our cognitive abilities, our memory, our thinking skills, our problem-solving capacity, is absolutely vital for a vibrant and independent life. Research consistently highlights the link between strong cognitive function in later years and increased longevity. Studies have shown that individuals who maintain good memory, processing speed, and executive function tend to live longer and experience a higher quality of life. Experts in neurology and geriatrics emphasize that an active and engaged mind is a powerful predictor of healthy aging. Why is this so important? Our cognitive function impacts everything from managing our finances and medications to staying connected with loved ones and pursuing our hobbies. When our minds are sharp, we're better equipped to navigate the challenges of aging and continue to experience the richness of life. Think about someone you know who is sharp as a tack, even in their 80s or 90s. They might enjoy reading, doing puzzles, learning new things, or engaging in stimulating conversations. These activities aren't just fun, they're like exercise for our brains. I think of Mrs. Clara, who at 72 is an avid member of her local book club and loves to debate the latest novels. Her memory for details is remarkable. Then there's Mr. Chen, who at 85 decided to learn how to use a tablet to video call his grandchildren overseas. This new skill has not only connected him with family, but also kept his mind agile. And I can't forget Mrs. Davis, a lively 93-year-old who still completes the daily crossword puzzle in the newspaper, a fantastic way to keep her vocabulary and problem-solving skills sharp. So, what can we do to keep our minds active? The possibilities are endless. Engaging in puzzles and games, such as crosswords, Sudoku, and jigsaw puzzles, or even trying brain-training apps can all help to challenge our minds. Learning new skills, whether it's taking up a new hobby, learning a language, or trying a musical instrument, provides excellent mental stimulation. Staying socially connected through engaging in conversations and social activities also keeps our minds active and engaged. Reading regularly, exploring different genres and topics, is another wonderful way to keep our brains engaged. Finally, practicing mindfulness and meditation can improve our focus and concentration, contributing to better cognitive function. It's all about keeping our minds curious and active. Just like our bodies need exercise, so do our brains. And the wonderful thing is, there are so many enjoyable ways to do it. Our third sign is having a positive outlook on life and demonstrating resilience. Life, at any age, has its ups and downs. But the way we navigate those challenges, our ability to bounce back from setbacks, and our general attitude towards life can have a profound impact on our well-being and, yes, potentially our longevity. Research in psychology and gerontology has consistently shown that optimism and resilience are associated with better health outcomes and a longer lifespan. Studies suggest that a positive mindset can influence our physiological responses to stress, strengthen our immune system, and even impact our cardiovascular health. As Dr. Laura Carstensen, a renowned expert on aging, emphasizes, emotional well-being is a critical component of healthy aging. Why does a positive outlook matter so much? When we approach life with hope and a sense of possibility, we're more likely to engage in healthy behaviors, maintain social connections, and cope effectively with stress. Resilience helps us to overcome challenges without letting them define us or diminish our quality of life. Think about someone you know who always seems to find the silver lining, even in difficult situations. They might practice gratitude, focus on solutions rather than problems, and maintain a sense of humor. These are all signs of a positive and resilient spirit. I'm reminded of Mr. Jones, who at 78, faced a significant health scare but approached his recovery with incredible determination and a belief in his ability to heal. His positive attitude was truly inspiring. Then there's Mrs. Rodriguez, age 86, who has experienced the loss of loved ones but still finds joy in her daily activities and cherishes her friendships. Her resilience is remarkable. And I can't forget Mr. Ali, who at 70, after retiring from a demanding career, embraced new hobbies and volunteer work with enthusiasm, demonstrating a wonderful adaptability and positive outlook on this new chapter of his life. How can we cultivate a more positive outlook and build resilience? One powerful practice is to regularly acknowledge the good things in your life, no matter how small, fostering a sense of gratitude. Instead of dwelling on things you can't change, try to direct your energy towards what you can influence, focusing on solutions rather than problems. Developing healthy coping mechanisms, such as engaging in exercise, pursuing hobbies, or spending time in nature, can help manage stress constructively. Seeking social support by connecting with friends, family, or support groups who offer encouragement and understanding is also crucial. Finally, practicing mindfulness and self-compassion, being kind to yourself especially during challenging times, can significantly contribute to a more positive and resilient mindset. It's not about being Pollyannish or ignoring difficulties. It's about choosing to focus on the good, learning from challenges, and maintaining a sense of hope and possibility as we navigate life's journey. Our fourth sign is the presence of strong and meaningful social connections. We humans are social beings, and our connections with others play a vital role in our overall well-being, especially as we age. Having close relationships with family, friends, and our community isn't just enjoyable, it's actually crucial for our health and longevity. Extensive research has demonstrated the profound impact of social connections on our physical and mental health. Studies have shown that strong social support is linked to lower rates of heart disease, stroke, depression, and even cognitive decline. In fact, some research suggests that social isolation can be as detrimental to our health as smoking or obesity. As Dr. Robert Waldinger, director of the Harvard Study of Adult Development, one of the longest-running studies on human happiness, emphasizes, loneliness kills. It's as powerful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Why are social connections so important for longevity? They provide us with a sense of belonging, purpose, and support. They offer opportunities for engagement, laughter, and shared experiences, which can buffer the effects of stress and promote a sense of well-being. Think about someone you know who is surrounded by a loving family, has a close circle of friends, or is actively involved in their community. They often seem to have a greater sense of purpose and vitality. I think of Mrs. Lee, age 73, who regularly meets her friends for coffee and enjoys weekly calls with her children and grandchildren. Her strong family and friend network provides her with immense joy and support. Then there's Mr. Garcia, who at 88, volunteers at his local senior center, organizing activities and connecting with others. His involvement gives him a sense of purpose and belonging. And I remember Mrs. Khan, who at 79, joined a walking group in her neighborhood and has formed close friendships with the other members, sharing not just exercise but also companionship. How can we nurture and maintain strong social connections? Making an effort to stay in touch with loved ones by scheduling regular calls, visits, or video chats with family and friends is essential. Participating in social activities by joining clubs, volunteer groups, or attending community events can broaden our social circles. Nurturing existing relationships by investing time and effort in the connections that matter most to us strengthens those bonds. Being open to making new friends by looking for opportunities to connect with people who share our interests can enrich our lives. Finally, embracing technology to stay connected by utilizing video calls and social media can bridge distances and help us maintain relationships. It's about building and maintaining a strong social fabric around us. These connections provide us with comfort, support, and a sense of belonging, all of which contribute to a longer and happier life. Our fifth sign is engaging in regular physical activity. Now, this might not come as a surprise to many of you, but the importance of staying physically active as we age cannot be overstated. It's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good, maintaining our independence, and yes, potentially adding years to our lives. The scientific evidence supporting the benefits of regular physical activity for longevity is overwhelming. Studies have shown that exercise can reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, certain types of cancer, and even Alzheimer's disease. It also helps to maintain muscle mass, bone density, balance, and flexibility, all of which are crucial for staying active and independent as we age. The World Health Organization and numerous medical organizations recommend regular physical activity for older adults. Why is movement so vital? Our bodies are designed to move. Regular physical activity helps to keep our cardiovascular system healthy, strengthens our muscles and bones, improves our mood, and boosts our energy levels. It's like a natural medicine for our bodies and minds. Think about someone you know who is still active in their 70s, 80s, or even 90s. They might enjoy walking, gardening, swimming, dancing, or participating in senior exercise classes. They often have more energy, better balance, and a greater overall sense of well-being. I know Mr. Tanaka, who at 76 still walks for 30 minutes every morning and enjoys tending to his vegetable garden. His energy levels are fantastic. Then there's Mrs. Du Bois, age 81, who regularly attends a water aerobics class at her local community center. She says it's gentle on her joints and a great way to socialize. And I admire Mr. Singh, who at 90 still does gentle chair exercises every day to maintain his strength and flexibility. The key is to find activities you enjoy and that you can do safely. Even a short daily walk can make a big difference. Water aerobics is gentle on the joints and a great way to get a full body workout. For those with limited mobility, chair exercises can be excellent. Gardening is a wonderful way to combine physical activity with being outdoors. And dancing is not only fun but also a great way to improve balance and coordination. Remember to start slowly, listen to your body, and consult with your doctor before beginning any new exercise program. The goal isn't to become an Olympic athlete, it's to incorporate regular movement into your daily routine in a way that feels good and is sustainable. Even small amounts of activity are better than none. Our sixth sign is adopting and maintaining healthy eating habits. Just as movement fuels our bodies, so does the food we consume. Nourishing our bodies with the right kinds of foods is essential for maintaining our health, preventing disease, and supporting a long and vibrant life. Numerous studies have linked healthy dietary patterns to increased longevity and a reduced risk of age-related diseases. Diets rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats provide our bodies with the nutrients they need to function optimally. Experts emphasize the importance of limiting processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive amounts of unhealthy fats. The Mediterranean diet, for example, has been consistently linked to positive health outcomes and longevity. Why is healthy eating so crucial as we age? Our nutritional needs may change, and our bodies may become less efficient at absorbing certain nutrients. A balanced diet can help to maintain our energy levels, support our immune system, protect our bones and muscles, and reduce our risk of chronic conditions. Think about someone you know who consistently eats a colorful variety of fruits and vegetables, chooses whole grains over refined ones, and includes lean protein in their meals. They often have more energy and seem to maintain their health more effectively. I recall Mrs. Rodriguez, who at 71 makes it a point to include plenty of fresh vegetables from her garden in her meals and enjoys fish twice a week. Her vitality is evident. Then there's Mr. Lee, age 84, who starts his day with oatmeal and fruit and focuses on balanced, home-cooked meals. He credits his diet for his sustained energy levels. And I admire Mrs. Alice, who at 77 enjoys trying new recipes that incorporate healthy ingredients and has found that mindful eating has made a big difference in how she feels. Here are some practical tips for adopting healthier eating habits. It's beneficial to focus on whole, unprocessed foods, prioritizing fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean meats, fish, beans, and nuts in your diet. At the same time, try to limit processed foods, sugary drinks, and unhealthy fats, as these can contribute to inflammation and chronic diseases. Staying hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day is also crucial. Aim to eat regular, balanced meals, avoiding skipping meals and focusing on appropriate portion sizes. Cooking more meals at home gives you greater control over the ingredients you use. Finally, pay attention to your body's hunger and fullness cues, eating when you're truly hungry and stopping when you feel satisfied. It's about nourishing ourselves from the inside out. By making conscious choices about the foods we eat, we're investing in our health and our potential for a longer, more vibrant life. Our next sign is about something that is often overlooked but is absolutely essential for our well-being. Our seventh sign is the consistent enjoyment of good quality sleep. Sleep. That wonderful time of rest and rejuvenation that is so vital for our overall health and well-being. As we age, our sleep patterns might change, but the need for restful and restorative sleep remains as important as ever. Research has increasingly highlighted the crucial role of sleep in maintaining both our physical and cognitive health. Studies have linked poor sleep quality and insufficient sleep duration to a higher risk of various health problems, including heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, obesity, depression, and cognitive decline. Experts emphasize that getting adequate and restful sleep allows our bodies and minds to repair and function optimally. Why is quality sleep so important for longevity? During sleep, our bodies work to repair tissues, consolidate memories, and regulate hormones. When we don't get enough good quality sleep, these essential processes can be disrupted, potentially increasing our vulnerability to various health issues over time. Think about how you feel after a night of truly restful sleep, energized, focused, and ready to take on the day. Now compare that to how you feel after tossing and turning all night. The difference is significant. I remember Chin, who at 74 struggled with sleep for years until he established a relaxing bedtime routine and optimized his bedroom environment. The improvement in his energy and mood was remarkable. Then there's Amelia, age 87, who makes sure to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night and believes it's key to her feeling refreshed and alert. And I know Jones, who at 72, found that limiting screen time before bed significantly improved his sleep quality. Here are some tips for improving your sleep quality. Establishing a regular sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up around the same time each day, even on weekends, can help regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine, which might include taking a warm bath, reading a book, or listening to calming music, can prepare your body for sleep. Optimizing your sleep environment by ensuring your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool is also important. Avoiding caffeine and alcohol before bed, as these substances can interfere with sleep, is advisable. Limiting screen time before bed is crucial because the blue light emitted from electronic devices can disrupt melatonin production. Getting regular exercise can improve sleep, but avoid intense workouts close to bedtime. Finally, managing stress through relaxation techniques such as deep breathing or meditation can promote better sleep. Prioritizing good sleep is an act of self-care that pays enormous dividends for our health and longevity. Let's aim for those nights of deep, restorative rest that leave us feeling refreshed and revitalized. Our next sign focuses on our ability to adapt and learn. Our eighth sign is the capacity for adaptability and a commitment to lifelong learning. Life is constantly evolving, and our ability to adapt to new situations, embrace change, and continue learning throughout our lives is a remarkable indicator of resilience and vitality. Research in psychology and gerontology suggests that individuals who remain curious, open-minded, and willing to learn new things tend to experience greater cognitive reserve and a more positive outlook on life. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities and adapting to new circumstances can help to maintain cognitive function and a sense of purpose as we age. Why are adaptability and lifelong learning important for longevity? They help us to stay engaged with the world around us, maintain our cognitive flexibility, and find new sources of joy and fulfillment. When we embrace learning, we're less likely to become stagnant or feel left behind by a changing world. Think about someone you know who is always eager to learn new things, whether it's mastering a new technology, taking up a new hobby, or exploring different perspectives. They often seem to have a youthful spirit and a zest for life. I'm thinking of Eleanor, who at 76 decided to learn how to paint and has discovered a whole new passion. Her willingness to try something new is inspiring. Then there's Garcia, age 89, who regularly attends lectures at his local community center on a variety of topics, keeping his mind engaged and curious. And I admire Mrs. Lee, who at 73 embraced video calling to stay connected with her grandchildren and now feels more involved in their lives than ever before. How can we cultivate adaptability and a love for lifelong learning? It starts with staying curious, asking questions, exploring new topics, and being open to different ideas. Don't be afraid to embrace new technologies. Learning how to use new devices or software can help you stay connected and engaged. Consider taking classes or workshops that explore subjects that interest you, whether it's art, history, technology, or a new language. Reading widely, expanding your horizons by reading books, articles, and online resources on diverse topics, is another excellent way to learn. Engaging in intergenerational interactions, learning from younger generations, can be enriching and eye-opening. Finally, try to be open to change, recognizing that it's a natural part of life and approaching it with a flexible mindset. Keeping our minds active and our attitudes open to new experiences is like giving our brains and our spirits a continuous workout. It helps us to stay vibrant, engaged, and resilient throughout our lives. Our ninth and final sign brings us back to a fundamental aspect of our well-being. Our ninth sign is the relative absence of major chronic diseases and a proactive approach to health management. While aging can sometimes bring about health challenges, individuals who reach their 70s and beyond without a significant burden of chronic diseases like heart disease, stroke, diabetes, or certain cancers often have a greater likelihood of living longer and healthier lives. Furthermore, actively managing our health through regular checkups and preventative measures plays a crucial role. Epidemiological studies consistently show a strong correlation between the absence or good management of chronic diseases and increased longevity. Early detection, lifestyle modifications, and adherence to medical advice can significantly impact the progression and complications of these conditions. A proactive approach to health, including regular screenings and healthy habits, is key to maintaining well-being in later years. Why is the absence of chronic diseases and proactive health management so important for longevity? Chronic diseases can significantly impact our quality of life, limit our activities, and increase our risk of premature death. By preventing or effectively managing these conditions, we can maintain our independence, vitality, and overall lifespan. Think about someone you know who prioritizes regular doctor visits, follows their healthcare provider's recommendations, and actively manages any existing health conditions through diet, exercise, and medication. They are often able to maintain a higher level of function and enjoy a better quality of life. I know Paul, who at 78, has been diligent about his annual checkups and has made lifestyle changes that have helped him manage his blood pressure effectively. Then there's Mrs. Du Bois, age 82, who participates in regular screenings and caught a potential issue early, allowing for timely treatment. And I admire Edward, who at 91, despite having a manageable chronic condition, adheres strictly to his doctor's advice and continues to lead an active life. Here are some ways to be proactive about your health. It's vital to schedule regular checkups with your doctor. Don't wait until you're sick to seek medical attention. Undergo recommended screenings, as these can help detect potential health issues early when they are often more treatable. If you have any existing chronic conditions, manage them effectively by following your doctor's advice regarding medication, diet, and lifestyle. Maintaining a healthy weight is important because obesity is a risk factor for many chronic diseases. Avoid smoking and excessive alcohol consumption, as these habits can significantly harm your health. Finally, stay informed about your health, understand your risk factors, and take steps to mitigate them. Taking charge of our health is one of the most empowering things we can do for ourselves. By being proactive, working closely with our healthcare providers, and adopting healthy habits, we can significantly influence our health trajectory and increase our chances of enjoying a long and healthy life. So, there you have it, dear friends, 9 fascinating signs that research suggests can offer valuable insights into our potential for a long and fulfilling life after 70. We explored the importance of strong grip strength as an indicator of overall vitality, the power of maintaining cognitive function for an engaged life, the resilience that comes with a positive outlook, the vital role of strong social connections, the incredible benefits of regular physical activity, the nourishment we receive from healthy eating habits, the restorative power of quality sleep, the strength in adaptability and lifelong learning, and the significance of the absence of chronic diseases and proactive health management. Now, as you reflect on these signs, I encourage you to think about which ones resonate most with you. Perhaps you're already embracing many of these in your daily life, which is wonderful. Maybe you've identified an area or two where you feel inspired to make some positive changes. Remember, it's never too late to nurture our well-being. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which of these signs did you find most interesting or surprising? Are there any that you actively focus on in your own life? What are some of your personal tips for staying healthy and vibrant as you age? Let's share our experiences and learn from each other. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more tips and inspiration on living a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life in our golden years. Remember, dear friends, the journey of aging is a precious one, filled with wisdom, experience, and the potential for continued growth and joy. These signs aren't about predicting a number. They're about empowering us to live each day with intention, to nurture our bodies and minds, and to embrace the richness of life at every stage. You are capable, you are valuable, and you have so much to offer the world. Keep shining brightly. Until next time, take care and I'll see you in the next video.